Thank you, Michael, and hello, everyone. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to talk about what's going on in ICL IP and what are the new things that we are doing. But first, we'll start with a few facts. In 2019, we had sales of around $1.3 billion, with an EBITDA of $400 million. We have 11 manufacturing sites, 3 in Europe, 3 in China, 1 in the US, and the rest are in Israel. We have 1,650 employees and 3 R&D centers, 2 in Israel and 1 in the US. Our bromine comes from the Dead Sea, and the concentration of the bromine in the Dead Sea is the highest. It's between 10 to 12 grams per liter. It's double the US, it's 3 times more than India, and 10 times more than China. The higher the concentration, the lower the cost. Our production capacity is around 280,000 metric tons, and you can see it on the graph on the right-hand side. What's going on in China? In China, there is a natural depletion. Their concentration is going down, and it went down from 0.5 grams per liter a decade ago to around 0.15 currently. This depletion is causing them to have lower quality. And because of that, the customers can no longer use the Chinese material as is, and they need to blend it with Dead Sea material. In addition, there are stricter environmental regulations. These regulations are causing 2 things. 1, higher cost. And the second thing is that some of the plants are actually shutting down. Last thing is availability of land for bromine production. This land is going to other urban things. And because of that, some of the plants are shutting down. All these 3 parameters have caused the production in China to go down from 140,000 metric tons to the current 55,000 metric tons. And it will further go down to 30,000 metric tons. Of course, this is an opportunity for us. We are number 1 in bromine capacity. We have a capacity of 280,000 metric tons. We have the largest compounds plant, which is situated in Israel. We are number 1 in FRs. We have a fleet of above 1,000 isotanks. We have the highest quality of magnesia, and therefore, we are a preferred partner. We are the largest in the functional fluids market, what we call hydraulic fluids. We are number 1 in brominated biocides with the plants in China and in Israel. And we're the largest in clear brine fluids. The political situation, the new political situation, is bringing us new opportunities, the political situation between Israel and the Emirates. And so we anticipate that we will even grow further in the clear brine fluids. What's our strategy? Our strategy has 4 pillars. The first one is value over volume. Our customers value what we give them, which is good quality, which is product on time, which is easy to do business. And for that, we can take the value for our products. Another pillar in our strategy is going from spot to long-term agreements, and I'll show you a slide on that. A third pillar is going from bromine to compounds. And the last one is growing our portfolio, innovation. And here, I'll talk about it in a few minutes. We're leveraging a new AI platform. From spot to long-term agreements. In 2016, only 2% of our sales were agreements in Asia. Only 2%. 1 customer, which we sold to them $12 million. In 2019, this already grew to 21%, from 2% to 21% as part of our strategy. And look what's going to happen in 2025. These are agreements that are already signed, and the sales will increase gradually. 52% of our total sales are going to be under agreements. This gives us stability. Stability of our sales, stability of our production lines, and of course, it's a win-win with our customers. We talked about the third pillar, which is from bromine to brominated compounds. Here, we are expanding, as we talk, our TBBA plant in Israel. We're expanding it by 25,000 metric tons. And we're going to finish this expansion in January next year. And from there, we're going to start sales of this TBBA to agreements that are already signed. In addition, we are, as we speak again, expanding our FR1025. FR1025 is an FR that goes to connectors and to EVs, electrical vehicles. And we're expanding the capacity by 50%. This capacity will be online end of Q1 next year. In addition, we have expanded and we are expanding other compounds, such as HBr, our clear brine fluids, and a few flame retardants. All these expansions will bring us $110 million per year, and it will go gradually in the next 5 years. These are our results from the strategy that I talked about so far. So look at our sales. Our sales from 2016 grew from $1.1 billion to $1.3 billion. But the bigger story is our EBITDA. The EBITDA grew from around $287 million to $404 million, from 26% to 31%. And this keeps on growing. In the last 2 years, we've developed a new software, a new platform. This platform takes the unmet needs in the market, looks at them, looks at the mega trends, and looks where bromine can meet those unmet needs and does the match. Until now, we have around 25 opportunities. Most of them are in the sustainability application area. Actually, this is an innovation engine. And we're going to focus on 3 main areas: on e-mobility, on recycling, and on clean energy. When we are going to have these new applications, they're going to come online in about 5 years. And with our current strategy, we're going to have an annual growth as of 2025 of 10% and an EBITDA of above 30%. Thank you very much.